today's video. So this video is a little bit different. I'm going to be showing you guys how to create some cute fall doodles. I'm so happy because fall is literally around the corner, and this is one of my favorite times of the year. I always look forward to fall because I get super cozy, I drink a lot of hot chocolate, and it's just an amazing time of year. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the video. So we're going to be drawing a little cozy cup of hot chocolate, a pumpkin, a little basket of apples, a toasty bonfire, some marshmallows, and some leaves. We're going to start off by drawing the cup of hot chocolate. You're going to lightly draw a little circle, and I just kind of drew it a few times until I got the perfect shape. And then you're going to draw one kind of like underneath it for the bottom of the cup. Afterwards, you're going to connect the two circles with two lines on each side. Next, we're going to draw the handle coming out kind of at an angle behind the cup. And then for the actual hot chocolate, you're going to do a smaller circle within the top circle. If you like hot chocolate with marshmallows, you can draw some marshmallows in there. And then I also added the word cozy onto the cup. So now we're moving on to the pumpkin. You're just going to draw a circle. And then at the top of the circle, you're going to draw a little stem. And then at the top of the stem, you're going to draw a little tiny circle. And then I went in and added some lines or some curved lines on the pumpkin to give it its shape. And finally, we're going to go in and add some leaves at the top. So for the basket of apples, you're going to draw a circle just like we did for the cup. And then on either side of the circle, you're going to draw two lines that are barely slanted towards each other. And to connect those two lines, you're going to draw another circle at the bottom. And now for the fun part, you can add all the apples that you want to your basket. I decided I wanted to add a cute little belt around the basket, so I just drew another circle. I outlined the outer line, and then I just connected the rest of the belt. To make this look more like a basket, I added a few extra details. Now we're moving on to the toasty bonfire. We're going to start off by drawing a line straight down and then cross it over with an X. Now at the end of the middle line, you're going to draw a circle, and on the outside lines, you're going to draw ovals. And now on either side of each circle, you're going to draw two lines coming towards one another. For the fire, you can draw kind of the outline or the shape of the way smoke comes up, and then from there draw curves on either side of that little curve. For the marshmallows, you're going to do the same circle that we did for the basket of apples, and then on either side you're going to draw two lines going straight down and then connect the two with one line. Afterwards, you're just going to draw a stick coming out from the marshmallow. For the other marshmallow, you're going to draw a circle at the bottom and then draw two lines going up and then connect those two lines. Moving on to our maple leaf, you're going to start off by drawing a line slanted and then have two lines coming out from the center of that line. Right underneath where all the lines intersect, you're going to draw an upside down U, and then we're going to begin drawing the shape of the bottom of the maple leaf. Once you've drawn each side, you can go ahead and draw the top of the maple leaf. For the acorns, you're going to draw a semicircle for the cap of the acorn. And then on the round part of the semicircle, you're going to draw a little stem coming out. And then on the flat side of the semicircle, you're going to draw a longer semicircle. And then just repeat that for the second acorn. And then you're going to draw two small leaves falling from the sky. Surprise! I'm going to throw in a bonus doodle. I love this little berry twig. I think it's so cute. So you're going to start off by drawing a straight line. And just like we did with the maple leaf, you're going to draw lines coming out from the straight line. At the bottom of the middle line, you're going to draw a small circle. And then you're going to draw two lines on either side of the circle. And then at the very top of the stick is where they're going to meet. For the other two lines, you're just going to add some thickness to them to make them look like they're branches coming out from the stick. And wherever you see fit, you can add smaller lines onto the branches, which is where the leaves are going to be coming from. At the end of each small little line, you're going to add some leaves. And then you can add some berries wherever you think they would fit best. I'm not an expert at watercoloring, so I just kind of winged it in this part. I chose colors that I felt comfortable with, and I just played around with what I thought looked good. So for the cozy cup, I went with a blue color because I thought it would complement the brown really nicely. Originally I had painted it like a gray shade, but I just wanted to experiment. So you can do just that, feel out whatever colors you like and then go for it. And from what I've learned about watercoloring is that it's always better to go lighter first and then slowly layer on more color. Coloring in these little doodles made me so happy because I'm just so excited about fall, and I really love hot chocolate. Like, it's something that I genuinely crave during the winter months, and it just makes me feel so cozy and like everything's gonna be okay. I've never been around a basket of apples. Like, I've never gone to like a festival or anything where there was a basket of apples. So this is just something I drew from my imagination and what I thought it would look like. I just think they're super cute. It's such an important part to fall because apples, like, I always think of apple cider or apple pie. And for the wood of the fire, I'm just kind of outlining the shape of the wood first and then slowly filling it in. And I added a little bit extra water on my paintbrush this time just so I could make the wood look like more textured. I really like that look of really like blotchy watercolor. I think it's so pretty. And painting the fire was kind of the hardest part. So when it comes to watercolor, it really just comes down to practice. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. For the marshmallows, I wasn't really too sure what color to paint them since marshmallows are white and the paper is already white. So I went with a dark gray color and I just lightened it up with a lot of water. And for the sticks that poke into the marshmallow, I just made that like a yellow golden color because I thought that would be pretty cool to have golden sticks to put into your marshmallow. So I started off by outlining the leaf and then filling in the edges with a little bit more paint. And then I left the inside empty so that I could add in more colors. I added some orange and some yellow, and then I just smoothed it over to blend everything together. And if your paintings come out a little messy, don't worry because we're going to go over and outline everything with a black pen. And I think another reason why I really love fall is because of all the colors that you can find in nature during this time. So I love how everything is a little bit warmer and there are some cool tones in there, but everything just goes so well together. And I always get so surprised to see how nature just knows which colors go with other colors. Like, everything always matches. And it just makes me feel really happy to be able to witness that. So like I said, after you have gone in and colored everything with your watercolors, you can definitely do this or not, it's totally up to you. But I went in with a pen and I just outlined everything really lightly. In my first attempt at making these doodles, I made significant lines, but this time I made them a little bit more free, if that makes sense. I didn't make sure to outline everything so specifically, so I just kind of got the general shape, and I think it looked a lot better, especially with the way I colored everything in this time. It just looked really nice. And for the apples, to make them look like apples, I made sure to add little stems because I thought that would make them look a little bit more defined. The cool thing about going in and lining your watercolor drawings with a pen is that you can add your own personal style and just make these doodles your own. There is no right way or wrong way to make art. As artists, it's always really easy whenever you see somebody else's work and you feel intimidated by their skill or by their style. But I honestly think that appreciating your style for what it is and enhancing it and working on it is the best thing you can do. There's nobody else in the world that has your taste or your style, so just embrace what you make and be proud of it. And the really cool thing is that you never know who is going to be admiring your work. You could create something that you might think is kind of ugly and somebody else might think it's the most beautiful thing ever. So everything is subjective, and yeah, it's just about finding your own style and having fun with it. So that's it for our fall doodles. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this little tutorial and that if anything, it made you feel so excited and ready to welcome in this new season. I am so happy that it's finally here and I can't wait. So if you do decide to recreate any of these little doodles or add it into your bullet journal or anything, definitely make sure you tag us on Instagram. Me and my sister would love to see your creations. Our Instagram is @ClaudiaXGreta. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!